A striking and highly controversial dedication ceremony has captured headlines across the United States. Evangelical Pastor Mark Burns recently presided over the unveiling of a towering, gold-plated statue of U.S. President Donald Trump on his golf course in Florida. The event, meant to honor the president, has instead ignited a fierce debate, drawing sharp criticism and comparisons to the biblical golden calf. Standing nearly 5 meters tall, the bronze statue, entirely covered in gold leaf, depicts President Trump with his distinctive raised fist gesture. This particular pose is famously linked to an iconic photograph taken after an assassination attempt on the president in July 2024. However, the ceremony led by Pastor Burns, a prominent ally of the 79-year-old President Trump, quickly drew accusations of idolatry and drew parallels to the ancient Israelites' worship of a molten calf in Moses' absence, as described in the Old Testament. Pastor Burns has vociferously defended his actions, expressing his astonishment at the rapid comparisons. Speaking on the online service X, he stated he was stunned by how quickly people linked the statue to a golden calf or idolatry. He emphatically clarified, "Let me be very clear. This is not a golden calf. We worship the Lord Jesus Christ and only Him alone." He further elaborated on his distinction, asserting, "Honor is not worship, respect is not idolatry." Burns's explanation aims to separate the act of honoring a political figure from religious veneration, emphasizing that his faith remains solely centered on Jesus Christ, in line with the explicit prohibitions against idolatry found in the Ten Commandments. The opulent statue itself is a significant undertaking. The 4.6-meter-tall bronze figure was commissioned and financed by cryptocurrency entrepreneurs and steadfast supporters of President Trump. Its creator, Sculptor Alan Cottrill, revealed that securing the necessary funds was a lengthy process. Cottrill recounted waiting many months for payment before finally receiving the full amount just 2 weeks prior. "The next day, I installed the statue in Florida," he told the news agency AFP. Interestingly, despite his critical role, Cottrill added, "And no, I was not invited to the inauguration." This detail highlights a perhaps unusual dynamic surrounding the highly publicized event. The controversy surrounding this golden statue speaks to the deeply intertwined nature of politics and faith for a segment of the U.S. electorate. For supporters, the statue may symbolize strength, resilience, and unwavering leadership, particularly given the context of the assassination attempt. For critics, especially those drawing religious comparisons, it represents a potentially dangerous blurring of lines between political allegiance and spiritual devotion, particularly in the context of evangelical Christian teachings. The debate underscores the intense emotions and ideological divisions present in contemporary American society, where symbols and gestures can carry immense weight and spark widespread interpretation and contention. As Pastor Burns maintains his defense against the charges of idolatry, the image of the golden President Trump statue is likely to remain a focal point of discussion and reflection for some time to come, both within religious communities and the broader political landscape. This incident continues to fuel conversations about the role of faith in politics and the interpretation of symbols in modern public life. We will continue to follow developments on this story. What's your take on Pastor Defense Golden Trump statue amid idolatry claims? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.